Hey, it don't make a difference. Listen. I don't care what the people say. I don't care what the people say and what type of beautiful thing they keep on saying about this monster. Did you see? Yeah, they be having it on their walls and shit. Listen to what I'm saying. They be having this thing on their walls, man. And it's their house. It's their shit. You see, it's their shit. But when you hear these people talk and they justify this thing, and you see this thing, and then they talk about all the wisdom that it has, and what certain parts of its body represents, and all these other type things. You see, I'm talking about that thing they call Baphomet. You see, I'm talking about that thing they call Baphomet. You know, I mean, listen. I don't know what these people. I don't listen. When you see your own folk, take on the mind state of those who controls this, controls this penitentiary and shit. When you see your own people take on the mind state of these people, it just rips you apart a little bit. You see, it rips you apart a little bit because you're like, damn, I thought I was a cool me over there. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was getting balanced and getting strength from that brother. You know what I'm saying? And it was like, damn, but I gotta be careful on how I talk, because anything that sounds like a connection to the human being is some type of cursive thing out here in their world. You see, yeah, it's some type of cursive thing. You're not supposed to connect. But then again, I see people trying to connect, but then they connect based on money, based on finances, you see. Because every time you hear them want to connect with you, they always got to put that $1.99 at the end. You see what I'm saying? Every day they say they all got to put the $1.99 at the end, for further notices and shit. You see, they do just like their daddy. They just like their daddy. You see, but you be trying to figure this out. Like, damn, everything these motherfuckers talking about is coming from everything is supposed to be free. Everything is coming from the earth. You see, but then you think about it. If you are under somebody and they are into paperwork, of course their children is going to do the same thing. You see, in order to live out here in this world. You see, and then you got these bubbleheads talking about people's transgressions, and they talking about people's sin. They don't know nothing about you. They don't know the costume that you wear to walk through. They have no clue about the things. And even if they have seen something, and you see what I'm saying? Why do they have that shit in their subconscious? You see, some of these doors these people always went through, and here they are somewhere in the past talking about what's ailing somebody and all these other. You the one, you see, you the one that's ailing these beings out here, and then you calling the transgressions. It's you the one, and those that think like you. You see, you have this thing to where your eye is lustful for transgressions. Your eyes are lustful for these sins. You see, instead of building your home and magnetically everything that you produce, you and bring it around other people, however it may be. You see, you ain't using the earth. Now, for real, I mean, these bubbleheads out here, you see, and you be sitting here like, damn, this cat, they lustful over other people's sins or transgressions. This is what they be calling, they got names for the type shit. They have names for these things. They don't know if you didn't walk through these doors. They don't know if you got a vessel that's being used this shit because you died a long time ago. They don't know nothing. They don't know nothing. They looking on the surface, but they're getting paid. You see, they're getting paid. Those who own the airways that they talk through, you see, they getting paid from these motherfuckers, man. They know what they doing. They know what they doing. You see, you talking to a motherfucker who ain't getting paid for this shit. I'm freestyle like a motherfucker. You see, and they can't stand this type shit. No, they can't stand it, man. You got people trying to measure me, trying to figure out what I am, and I'm right here. They don't want to listen to me, but they want to go do some hocus pocus shit and try to figure out who I be. You see, and then trying to connect me with other people and shit. I don't know nothing about no peoples. You see, only people I know are passing through or who I talk to, however it may be, on, just by passing through. I don't get like people knocking on my door, saying, what's up, nigga, what's up? None of that shit. I don't get visitors and all that type of stuff, man. You see, I don't live like you people live. You see, I don't do the things that you people do. You see, if you following me on some type of social media shit, you know what I'm saying, doing some type of mischievous shit, nigga, it's somebody right behind you. You see, I know my me's out here. It's somebody right behind you, watching you do what you do. You see, you ain't hiding. I already knew what you do. I already knew where you're going. I already put it out there for you to do. You just like they trained you to do. You know, you're their doggy. Shit, nigga. Yeah, you're their doggy. You do exactly what these people tell you to do. You see. Yeah. And then put it on God like God told you to do this. Or whatever you call God out in this world today. You see, you know, I think they call your God is called Paul, right? I mean, I'm still trying to understand these things. You see, you have a hell of a separation out here, and people don't know that they're separated. They thinking they're tight with God because of the material things that they own and the seals of approval or the academics and shit that they gained over the years. These are the things that's calling their marks. You see, these are the things that's calling upon their marks. You see, these are the marks of man. These aren't marks of God. These are marks of man. You see, climb this mountain, you see, and he got the strength. You see, he's climbing using his strength, and he's huffing and puffing, getting up that mountain, just focused, but he's loud with his grunt, with his movements. You see, because it's up to his strength. He's going through this shit. He's going up, up, up. You see, and you hear people on the side of him or in the rear of him or whatever. Why you gotta be so loud? Why you making all that noise and all this other? You are walking in my footprints. You walking on my trail. I'm making this trail for you. You see what I'm saying? They bitching at the nigga who's creating the trail, or creating the path. They bitching at a nigga, you know what I'm saying, who's moving all these weeds out the way with his weed whacker. You see, they bitching at him because, they peeked through his window and he was down there in hell fucking with these demons and parasites and all these other type things, you see. And you sit up here like, nah, nigga, your uncle was down there. You see, he was down there and somebody did something to him and got him stuck down there. And you know, shit. You know, so it's motherfuckers like me to go downstairs and see what's happening. You see, y'all scared to go downstairs and shit. I mean, you got an escalator, you got a de-escalator, you have an elevator, you have, you know, listen, you got all type of shit out here to get you here and fro. You see, I just don't get it. You see, I just don't get it sometimes, man. You know, I just don't get it sometimes. People will sit up here and be in your face and shit, and they just can't stand how you talk. They can't stand your theatrics. They can't stand how you bring these things back up in their present time. You see what I'm saying? But at the same time, they doing some type of card games and shit. You see? And they doing these card games and shit, and you sitting up here like, damn, that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? This is some fucked up shit. These motherfuckers gonna get you killed. I mean, for real. They will get you killed. They will get you burnt up. They will get you hung on the cross, just like the one they said they believe in or the one they say they pray to. You see? I mean, it's so amazing, man. It's so amazing. It really is. It's so amazing. It's like they don't want to know who's in the world. They can't fathom something that they truly believe in. It's in the world today. You see, it's in the world today. They don't want to know how to hunt for him. They don't want to know how to search for him. They don't want to know anything about this being. You see, nothing. I mean, they don't want to know nothing. They only want to know what they read. You see, they only want to know what they read. You see, That's all they want to know, what they read, what they done studied, and who gave them a seal to approve them from, from working hard to expose their brothers and all these other type things. They get prizes and shit for that type shit. They do, nigga. They be getting prizes and shit and all type of weird stuff, man. Yeah, they do. Shit, monies and all those other type of things. Tell on him. Snitch on him. You see, tell on him. Hurt him. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And you're like, damn, nigga, I literally just got this motherfucking bug off of you and shit. And you see, and without the hocus pocus shit, I just told the bug to leave that person alone. You see, just leave that person alone. Yeah, and shit. And here they are, all up in you. You see, trying to fuck with you and your shit. And I keep telling them, listen. I know you free and you got your free will thing going on and you know the world and you got your books and you got your people that's just like you and y'all all think the same and shit. But, kind of like, see if you got the power to step out the little box that you're in a little bit. You see if you can step out of that a little bit and just think about something that's kind of grand like. You see, it's kind of grand and it's helping somebody to live because he was rejected. You see, he was rejected because of what people think, or what people trying to, or what he won't accept. Put it like that. He won't accept certain things, so he's being punished by people that look like him. You see, yeah, he's being punished for people that look like him. You see, so what I'm saying is, it's like, it's okay to see people in a certain light and try to make their life a little bit easier. You see, but when you getting rejected and getting beat down every time you go through that door that they said it was, for you and shit because they was trying to help you and you believe them and shit. And then as soon as you walk through the door frame and shit, here goes somebody with a wooden bat, hit you in your stomach, and then another aluminum bat, you see, hit you in the back and shit, and they trying to hit you in the head and shit, but you bobbing and weaving and shit. You see, you bobbing and weaving like you in the ring, sparring and shit, but you in the darkness and shit. And yeah, you in the darkness and they thinking you can't see shit. You see, because they got these glasses on and it's making them, they can see you, but they acting like you can't see, They telling each other, oh, stop. He can't see nobody. And you sitting up here like, the fuck about K? Nigga, all you motherfuckers are gray. You know what I'm saying? All you motherfuckers are gray. You see? Yeah. When you sitting up here like, which one of y'all first? Which one of y'all? Listen, look, only thing I gotta do is just snatch that shit off of their head, off of your heads and shit. You see? That's all I gotta do. You see? But I don't do shit. I just stand in the center of these motherfuckers and shit and just visualize myself. You see? Kind of joining their rank. You see, in my mind and shit. You see what I'm saying? And whoever comes first, or however it may be, you see, I just start snatching. You see, I just start snatching. You snatch those things off their motherfucking face. You should snatch those masks off their face and shit. That's giving them this they need assistance to see in the darkness. You see, so you snatch these motherfucking masks off their face and let them wonder about by themselves, or you go back out that damn door. Or, through that door frame and shit that you came through. You see, you just walk back out of it, you see. And what's amazing is, You know, can you just imagine if you had the story of what they call Jesus, right? I'm gonna go ahead and talk about these things, but just imagine you had that story of what they call whom they call Jesus in the Bible, right? And this being, you see, this being is just, you know, he's filled with this scale, right? You see, you know, just think of a triple B. You see, he walks around with this triple B, but he's weighing himself. You see, and he's making sure that his positive stay cool where it needs to be, and his negative stay where it needs to be, because they do certain things. You see, it's like both of them have separate mouths. You see, but whatever that negative is eating is going to affect the body. Whatever that positive is eating is going to affect the body. The body is one. You see what I'm saying? The body is one. You see, but they work in different areas of the body. You see, in order to develop you stronger. You see, and that's what it's about. But the people, they don't know this type shit. You see, they don't know. They're lit word for word for what they're reading. You see, so when something come down and tell them this. You see, it's about your humanity, or it's about your creation, or how you was created from the womb, or from the test, starting from the testicles, the living water, where the living water come from. You see, from there to the earth, or to the woman, and you see, and then fertilize that ground inside of the woman. You see. And when you fertilize that ground, you say, here you come again. You see, here you come again with both of those traits inside of you. And then that little bitty you is going to start developing, you see. And you're going to see that you have power over that sub. You see, yeah, you got power over that sub that your parents put inside of you. You see, it's a hell of a world. You see, you got to learn how to go into the deep to find your great-grandmama's experience, or your grandmother and grandfather's experience. You're going to have to go into the deep, nigga. You're going to have to go into where the scrolls are at. You see, they call it DEA or DNA. You see, you're going to have to go into where the scrolls at. You see, and then you're going to have to learn how to decipher the shit. You see, wherever you may be. You see, you learn how to decipher your understanding right now. You see, you'll be able to learn how to decipher those words that's going to come to you way beyond the sound that the English language creates when you speak. You see, yeah, that's how it's going to be. You see, that's how it's going to be if you just pay attention. You see, and stop lusting over people's transgressions. You see, you have no idea who's in the world. You see, I keep telling all you beings, you are the ones that's going to box this Yahweh Shai. You are the one that's going to box this Yahusha. You see, I'm talking about toe to toe, niggas. You see, you think I'm bullshitting? I'm talking about toe to toe. You're going to box it. You see, because you don't believe in what you read. You don't believe in this stuff. You see, you create the body, he's going to come through that body because all of y'all fucking. He's going to come to that body. So however the body is, that's how we going to come. You see? So what are you talking about when you're talking about transgressions up under somebody else's transgressions? You see, how in the hell can you have transgressions under some of the most diabolical people? Nigga, you was born in this shit. You neutral to the shit. It don't make a difference what you do. Your whole job is to get up. You see, that's all it is. Your whole job is to get up. And you see, transgressions, that's they shit. You see, they're the ones doing transgressions. They're the ones doing sins, nigga. You don't have that shit on you. You see, unless you place it on your brother or place it on your sister like your colonizers did. You see, because that's what you're doing. How in the hell can you go into a land and then tell everybody out of that land, nigga, you a sinner. Look at you. My Bible said you don't supposed to listen to that type of music and those drums. My Bible said you don't supposed to look like that with the Bear Grease and all this other all up on you. You sinner. You see, you're a sinner. Send the dogs on it, kill him. You see, you know, murder them. Murder their grandchildren. Murder their children. Murder their parents. You see. before they affect ours. We're the ones that God is talking to. We are the chosen beings on the planet. 400 years later, they done conquered everything. Here they are. And we up under them. Shit. We're up under them doing the same thing to each other. We're up under them doing exactly what their inserts told us to do. And they say this is our book, this is our history. And I just don't understand who these beings are. I don't know. I just know that I came from a man and it came from a woman. And I'm going to hold on to that and can't nothing take that away from me. I believe in the blood and the water. I believe in intimacy. You see, that means one has a phallus and one has a hole, nigga. You see, I believe in that union right there. You see, I believe in the ups and the downs of the union. You see, because wherever it is a learning experience, and we all have to go through these bodies, these trials ourselves. You see, to learn. You can't learn how to be a man from if you ain't never been around one. How can you learn? You see, you got to make sure you go out into this motherfucking world and get some scars on you. And then when you hear a man talk, you'll understand what the fuck he talking about. You see, he's talking through his scars. He's talking through his pain. You see, any type of motherfucker that's going to talk through paperwork, nigga, what you say? Somebody slap this nigga. Slap him right quick. Let me see what he do. Slap him. You see? You have to slap them. You have to slap these niggas. You see? I'm trying to tell you something. You gotta slap them, man. You gotta slap them because if they ain't never been through shit, but they talking like they knowing some shit, or they talking like they done bled in it, and they making money off the shit that, you know, that the other niggas bled in. They make like Jesus. Yeah. Like him, his, you know, when he was a POW and shit. You see, yeah. They making money off of it. You see, if they're calling it is Lord, you know, like Jesus approve of the Antichrist provisions. You see, that's how they be talking, like Jesus approved of the Antichrist provisions. It don't make a difference. Listen. The devil, he did went and made everything paperworkish. You see, so therefore, you know, you just do what he tells you to do so you can have peace, so you can have, be gentle. When you see master come up, you talk soft and gentle. You see, talk soft and gentle because even though the master going to use this legalese when he talk to you, you just submit. Don't resist the devil. Don't resist the devil. And you see, don't fight. He flinched. Get him. Pop him in the head with the billy club. He flinched. You see, punch him in his liver. Punch him in the liver. Yeah. In the kidney. Get his kidney. Yeah, no, he winked his eye trying to call one of his homeboys over here. You see, to disrupt what we're doing. Get him. Put him on the ground. Handcuff him. Here, slightly kick him in the face. They won't see him. He's an asshole. You see? This is what they approve of out here in this world. You see? They all want you to be soft and titty gentle. You see, that type shit. They want you to feed on that nipple real soft and gentle. You see? And you sitting up here like, I don't know what you mean. Listen, I know nothing. I'm just gonna stay out you motherfuckers' way. But if you're on my pathway, you see somewhere where I'm called to go. If you're on that pathway, you see, oops. I ain't trying to do nothing to you. It's just that you on my pathway, so you got to get the fuck out the way. You a book reader. I'm not a book reader, so I come with the wind. You see, I come with fire. You see, I come with brimstones, nigga. You see, so I don't know. You see, I don't know. But one day when you see something And your spirit said it's okay for you to know it or learn it. And then when you see the being, I said the being, when you see the being, don't you wail, don't you cry, don't you shed no tears in front of this nigga. You see, don't shed no tears in front of him. I'm trying to tell you something. Don't you shed no tears in front of this being because of what because of some past shit that you was doing and you didn't know it and your book didn't tell you all this type shit, nigga. When people come down and they tell you, just listen, just listen that this wasn't in existence. You see, back then, you know what I'm saying, they was talking about this shit. You see what I'm saying? I was neutral. I didn't know, I couldn't, pinpoint it left or right. But I just know it exists. You see what I'm saying? So, I didn't say nothing good about it. I didn't say nothing bad about it. Do it like that or something. But don't put yourself in position, you see, to fuck with a motherfucker that's totally from the earth and just natural, period. You see, and ain't been touched. You see, by a whole lot of shit out here. You see, pay attention. You see.
You see, how the hell you gonna judge me by what they say? How you gonna judge me by some ink and paper? Nigga, I'm breathing. Judge me by the breath that I breathe in and out. Or inhale and exhale.
Judge me that way. So I can understand what you're talking about. Because you talking to me about this other type of shit, you sound like an enemy. You see, you sound like an enemy, but that's putting on somebody's black robe of justice. And you see, but internally your robe is white. You see, and it have a triple K on it. You see, 2, 1 and 1, 2, 1 and 1, 2, 1 and 1. You after that 33, aren't you? Yeah, those 3Ks, that 33. You just can't stand that 33, can you? You see, too bad, nigga, too bad. You can't fuck with the 9 because the 9 got 5 bars. You see, 5 bars. When you thinking you got that one motherfucking bar, nigga, that other 9 right there is gonna wrap right back around and make you do it over. You see, or he gonna give it to somebody you love, and you gonna see everything you said about me inside of those children, or inside of your wife, or inside of your somebody that's close to you, nigga. You see what I'm saying? Because you ain't paying attention. The nigga is telling you shit, be cool. You see, and just be cool, nigga. Just be cool. Whatever the nigga's talking about, and he said, God, I'm just trying to figure it out. See what he's trying to figure out, because he just opened the door. Every time he says he's trying to figure it out, the door's already open, nigga. And nigga, he's talking to you. Nigga, he's talking to you.